Well, folks, I'm back. Young, gifted, and back. How you doing? Got a bit of music going on. It's all happening. Get out. Do not disturb on it. Keeps coming up. Back off. So what's the time? 7 o'clock. I'm here. Who's here? Who's here? Here, come on. Come in. It's always better when I've got a little bit of music on the go, isn't it? It's better for me anyway. Hi Russ, you alright mate? How you doing? Hi Becky. Hi darling, hi Mags. This is royalty free, I haven't played as much as I like. It's quite good, isn't it? Right, Russ. Hello Sarah, hello darling, you alright? Sorry I missed you last night guys. Been very busy man, hello Polly. Hello Oki. Oki, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it's good at this. A bit of royalty-free music. I'm playing as songs I like. It's good news, isn't it, Amanda? Hi, darling. Got a bit of rope. This was from me. Oh, Sam. This is from me boy George wig. Let's get off now, though. It's got on my nerves now. So, how you doing? Happy Monday, folks. Oh, lovely day, innit? Oh, Chloe. I can see your face. You ain't said hello yet. There she is. Hello, Chloe. Peace. Peace. I've been TikToking. I've told you about this already. I think I haven't. Yeah, I'm fucking just boring myself. Yeah, forget what I'm talking about. It's old age, isn't it, creeping in. Gerard Levert died today. Levert. I'm not your Casanova. Oh god, that was flat, wasn't it? Hang on. I'm not your Casanova. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends. That was Levert, wasn't it? And he's dead. And I don't think he died today actually. But anyway, hello Laura. It might have been the anniversary. Anyway, I was saying he's 54. He's not 54, is he? You know when that came out, Casanova, he was a grown man, wasn't he? When we were kids in the, what was that, 82 or something, wasn't it? 82, 83? Remember that came out? Gerald Levert? Well, it was Levert, wasn't it? The brothers. Casanova. I am not your Casanova. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends. Can't you see how much I really love you? Gotta sing it to you time and time again. Oh, Casanova. Now, I realise that was terrible, but that's not the point. The point is that, hello Emma, point is that they said he's 50, there's no way is he 54, well he's dead, but there's no way with him, he's much older than that. They've got it wrong. Research. Got it wrong, haven't they? Tell me they got it wrong. I hope they got it wrong. It's never, no, he's much older than that, surely. Anyway, how are you folks? You alright? Blimey, warm, isn't it? Warm. Do you know, well, let's talk about TikTok for a minute. I've been doing this TikTok, right? And I put stuff up and like one thing I did, I just did one joke on there and it's had 20,000 views. So 20,000 views. That thing's like a phenomenon. If I put something up on Facebook, yeah, I mean like the other day, I put the show up, it got 5,000. That was good, you know, that was big news. But 20,000 views for a gag, for a little one-liner. Bloody hell, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know, I'd do a live show from there. Sounds like he's dead. Yeah, I did, yeah. Sorry if anyone's a fan of... Is TikTok safe? Is it safe? So I'll say to you, Paul, I mean, yes, I'm going to go, I don't know. But safe as in what? I don't know what you mean. As in them nicking your stuff, you mean? Nicking your details. It's as safe as anything else, Paul, isn't it? You know what I mean? I don't know is the answer. I didn't give that a second thought. But quite honestly, they can have everything I've got, mate. I've got nothing else. Can I tag my live show? Oh, yeah, good shout. Good shout, reply point. Okay. No, TikTok isn't for old people. TikTok's more for young people. TikTok's like young people. Well, it's both, to be honest. From scams, yeah, but I mean, as you say, okay, who knows? Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Like I said, frankly, I genuinely don't give a shit. I've just got nothing to rob, mate. Honestly. They've tried it. It's tried a scam. I've got nothing to rob. Got nothing. Sod it. I think it's alright. But you're right, Sam. Or Sam. Who said that? I think it was Sam. I should, Peter, well, yeah, I get that. I mean, there is a lot of, but you know, you can choose what you look at, can't you? Do you know what I mean? It's quite interesting. It's funny as well. There's some funny people on there doing funny stuff. There's some great, but the trouble is you can get lost. I get down the old wormhole. Do you know what I mean? I start looking at it, half an hour later, I'm still there. I had something on TikTok, Thatched, had 50,000 views. Bizarre. There you go, yeah. Yeah. It's just like, you know, hello Ian. So, yeah, you're right. I should tag Michelle on there, shouldn't I? Because there's so many thousands on there. A few of them are going to come along, aren't they? That's what I should be doing, idiot. No one seems to do that though. No one really advertises stuff on there, but I suppose should really, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I should do that. Right, anyway, folks, how you doing? Right, what's happening today? So, I've got who did what. So, let me remind myself. Polly chose the film. Polly chose the film. Sam chose the song, and I can't remember who chose the poem. To be honest, can't remember who chose it. Was it? Who chose it? I've forgotten. No, it doesn't matter. Point is, the poem is Uber, isn't it? It was yes, okay. Yes, indeed. Well, the thing is with TikTok, the other thing, of course, it's Chinese owned, I believe, and we're falling out with the Chinese, haven't we? So now I've got into it, they're going to bloody ban it. But it's linked to Instagram. You put something on TikTok and you can copy it onto Instagram. But I don't have the same success on Instagram. That's the thing. I can't seem to. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just don't get it. But yeah, actually, Sam, yeah, the song, yeah, I think not everyone's going to know it. I mean, it's one of those songs. I think a lot of people go, oh yeah, but they won't necessarily. So it's going to be a difficult one. I'm going to do the lyrics, by the way, today, but I think I might have to do more. Oh, sis, where you been? I think that product sits in the terms of usage. Right, I wondered, yeah, because no one really does advertise anything on TikTok. But I wonder if can I just put me, because you can write it, can't you? I wonder if I could just write it. Show sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you warn me about cutting and pasting passwords. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Do you hear that, everyone? An IT friend of mine, he's warned him about cutting and pasting passwords. So just something you all might want to know. I do that all the time. I'm too lazy. But yeah. I mean, I've been got at. I suppose everyone's been got at, haven't they? Have we all been hacked at some point? I know I have. Tried to get me and stuff. But funny enough, Instagram was the worst one. When I first started Instagram, I kept getting hacked by, I think, Russians mainly. It's really getting on my tits. Interviews from TikTok was literally my hand posting money in a bank parking meter. Specialist marketing here. Wow. Yeah, John, where have you been, by the way? Oh, tell me at the weekend. You're looking for, we're having a barbecue at the weekend. You met my eldest daughter who had all the issues. We're having a nice big family barbecue at the weekend around hers. Joy, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope everyone's going. Really looking forward to that. And the guy who, the top bloke. Well, I won't say any more than that, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Really, we're going to be loads of fun. Right, let's start the quiz. Let's get going. Who am I? Here we go. Good one today. Good one. So you'll get it and then we'll have a chat. Here we go. Right. I was born in the early 70s in the States. Born in the early 70s in the States. Better give you a bit more than that, no, really. I'm of West Indian and American descent and went to the School of Arts, School of Performing Arts. I'll tell you who with in a minute. Have a couple of bashes at that. I'll tell you. So, I am born in the early 70s in the States. And I'm of West Indian and African American descent. I went to the Performing School of Arts. Baltimore, I believe. So, who am I? This is a very good one. I don't want to say, I could say one word and it just blow it wide open, which I don't want to say. I'm not going to say. But it's a woman, I'll tell you that much. It's a woman. Early 70s. Nicole Scherzinger, no. Good shout. No. Is she that old, by the way? No. Don't know why I'm doing this. It's quite nice. This feels quite nice. You want to give it a go, like. Get yourself a plastic pen with a smooth edge. Not the pointy end. You end up drawing your neck. Or, stick it in your jugular. Get the smooth end. Just do this. It's quite nice. It's quite pleasant. I think I'm going to have to give you more, aren't I? Even Ockie's now having a go at this. Beyonce, no. I have to give you a bit more. She went to the Performing School of Arts in Baltimore with Tupac. Believe it or not. She know Tupac. She became friends with Tupac. My acting roles were included The Nutty Professor. So, born in the early 70s, West Indian and African American descent. She's black. Went to school of performing arts where she befriended Tupac. And her acting roles, and there have been many, have included The Nutty Professor. Who am I? Nutty Professor and, this could get it if you watched it, of course, which some of you about her, Gotham. I was a bit of a babe. Oh, Becky's in there. Becky's in there. Jada Pinkett Smith. Well done, Becky. Well done. I was going to go on to say, but I'm probably best known for being the wife of a Hollywood superstar. Yeah, I shouldn't I? Yeah. A superstar. And my recent expose has attracted 25 million views. This is what I want to talk about. Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith. You all probably know by now, I imagine, about they have a thing called, what's it called? One of you, the Red, what's it called? They have a show. Basically, Will Smith and Jada have a thing. I forgot what it's called. I've been listening to it all day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hotbox. So someone remind me, tell me. Hello, Lee. Hello, mate. You all right? No, it's Jada Pinkett Smith. Anyway, they've got this thing. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, they basically air their dirty laundry in public. And the recent one is them two having a conversation where basically she admits to basically her and Will had a bit of a break, apparently. And while they had the break, she ended up having an affair with a young rapper called August something. Red Table, thanks, Joy. I knew you'd know. So she had an affair with this guy called August something or other. Now, I don't know what to say about this because it's like, well, entanglement, that's it. She used the word entanglement. And Will said, entanglement? Like affair? Yeah, I'll see him, you know. But it was almost like Will didn't know. But what, this thing with having a break, I don't know. What are your views on it? This is the point. We had it in Friends, didn't we? But what's this thing about having a break? And what are the rules to having a break? You know, it's all right. So you're having time apart, but you're not seeing anyone. So you're having time apart. Are you then meant to stay in? Or you can go out, but obviously not get with anyone or anything. Is that the rules of a break? Does that work? Has anyone done it? Does it work? When you have a break and you get back together, does that work? I mean, or when you have a break, is it over? Really? These are the questions, aren't they? Really? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I just think that, all right, there is an element of, let me think about it. So, you're with somebody, Bill, you've been with them for a long time. We all know it can get a bit stale, blah, blah, blah. We know that. Take each other for granted, definitely. When you're not with that person, you can miss them, right? You can miss them. And I guess the point is, do you miss them or don't you miss them? And the other point, of course, is, are you missing them or are you just missing somebody? Because sometimes we just want somebody, don't we? And so when you have this break, if you have no one, then there's a good chance you're going to miss the person you were with. However, if you see other people, but you still want the person, your wife, your partner, then is that a good thing perhaps? Do you know what I mean? Do you realise that actually, no, the grass definitely isn't greener? You know, you want her, you want them back. If you have a break, you should just do what you want, find yourself. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. Because they had a break and then he's sort of, everyone's talking about it like she cheated on him. I mean, there's loads of rumours about him. I mean, what are the chances, anyway, of them two, right? Bearing in mind, I happen to know that they bring their kids up in a very permissive household. There's no rules in the house. So what are the chances of Will and Jada not having strayed before that anyway? Really? Well, what's the chances? I don't know. I don't mean to be cynical. I don't know them. But I'd put quite a sizable amount of money on both of them having strayed long before they had this break. You know? I don't know. Anyway, just my thoughts on the matter. A few things happened today other than that. There's loads of stuff, actually. Queen Victoria was the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace. I was surprised about that. I thought it had happened long before. Can you imagine the moving in day? You know what I mean? It'd be funny, wouldn't it? Do you reckon the neighbours came and helped out? Helped to move some stuff in. Do you reckon 100% they should divorce is best? Do you reckon, Mags, yeah? No, so much. P.T. Barnum's museum burned down. I wonder if it was a fire eater. July 9th, Wimbledon. Oh, 1877 was the first Wimbledon final. 1877. Did any of you know that Wimbledon's been going on since 1877? I didn't. I'm very surprised by that. Who knew? Did any of you know? I'm surprised. 1877. First ever World Cup in Uruguay, of course, which Uruguay won in 1930. Not a lot of people know that. Uruguay. So odd, isn't it? They would have held the first World Cup in Uruguay. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm saying not cheating, but I wouldn't like it, and I'm sure in the past an open relationship before the kids came along. Yeah. All right, Max. It was my mate you were married to. What was I saying? World Cup. Yes, it was odd that it was in Uruguay. Just saying, you know what I mean? With all the, you'd expect to be in England, Germany, even Brazil, but Uruguay 1930 is a strange choice. But anyway, it was. 1939, Frank Sinatra's recording debut. Frank Sinatra, a performer, yes. As a singer, songs weren't difficult to sing, were they? Do you think? Really? I just think, if I was going to sing, as someone who can't sing, if I'm going to sing a song, it's going to be a Sinatra song. Marriage is always worth working at, but do it in private. Your business doesn't need to be all over the internet. Hello, Jackie, how you doing? You're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? I guess it's the world we live in. I'm amazed that anyone would want to air such a thing in public to the world. 25 million views. 25 million views. 25. Hello, Sophie. You missed yours, Soph. You should have said it. I'd have done it tonight. Did you see the recording? What was the subject? What was it? What was the subject? Oh God, I've forgotten. What was it? Dance. Wasn't it? Dance. I did it for you. You're a big fan of Frank, are you, Sarah? Yeah, I don't see it myself. I just think, all right, but I just think that crooning just easy. So that's all I'm saying. It's not a difficult skill, is it? Somewhere over the sea and all that caper. As soon as I see that on a talent show, I think, yeah, and all right, mate, yeah, all right, it's all right, isn't it? Not stretching yourself, mate. Oh, you know Mariah Carey, you know what I mean? Carey in Scotland, everyone sings more. Of course they do, hockey. It's easy, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's easy. That's what I'm saying. Right. Let's go on to the next quiz. You're in time. You've missed Who Am I, by the way, Sophie, but you're in time for the second quiz, which is the film, of course. Now, right, here we go. Now, you're going to have to bear with me on this one, right? Oh, I should put a cap on, really. Where's my caps? Oh, dear. Should I put my cap on? It'd been fun with my cap. I haven't got it, so you're not getting it. So, anyway. Oh, I really want to do it, though. No, I'm going to. I'm going to, bear with me. I'm going to put a cap on. Because I like to do things properly. It's my cap bag. The guitar gets it every time, doesn't it? That's what played it. Hang on. Oh dear. It's right at the bottom. It's not even the right cap either. Oh, this will do. God, this is more Frank Spencer. It's the wrong cap. It's not Frank Spencer. You dirty old man. You dirty old sod. Get her out of here. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if she's a 400-metre runner. I don't care if she was once the 400-metre hurdles world record holder. Get her out of here, you dirty old sod. Right, that's the film. That's the film. You like this? Who chose it? I've forgotten. Restart Among Us. No, Sam, I haven't. It's, I see, well, Oggy. Yeah, well, yeah. Good impression, Gel. I'm saying, no. But, So, you dirty old man, look at you. What's that? Who's that tart you've brought in here with you? I don't care if she's the 400-metre world champion some time ago. Got to think a bit more. It's not step down, Sam, but I'm glad you've all got the impression. That means my acting is bang on, doesn't it? You got to think a little bit further. Who picked this? Was it Becky? Was it Polly? I've forgotten. Picked it. It's a good shout. It's Polly. Polly, are you loving this? You getting what's going on, Paul? Polly, you get it? You get it? I mean, I know you know what it was, but would you get it? That's the old man. Go on Friday last. Yeah, ask him for Sam. I'll do it again. You dirty old man. Who's this tart you've just brought in here? I don't care if she was a 400-metre. Well, Russell Samuels. Russell Samuels. Well done, Russ. Well done, Russ, mate. It's When Harry Met Sally, wasn't it? It was Harry H. Corbett. Harold! It was Harry H. Corbett. He was meeting Sally Gunnell, 400-metre world record holder back then. You see? Hurdles days. See what I did there? I was saying, oh, I'm so pleased with myself. Look at you, you dirty old sod. I don't care if she's the 400-metre hurdles champion. So I was doing When Harry Met Sally. Well, who was it? It was Russ who got it, wasn't it? Was it Russ? Well, I'm Russ. I'm really pleased about that, honestly. Oh, well done, Russ. It's good, isn't it? It was a bit cryptic, wasn't it? But that's what I'm about. But it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be in your lap, mate, is it? Hey, Ozzy's just missed it. Hello, Oz. Just missed it, mate. Just missed a performance of, if there was some sort of award for this sort of thing that I'm doing, I would have probably I'd have it in the bag now. I'd be the bookie's favourite. You know what I mean? Wasn't that bloody cryptic? It's a bit cryptic. That's what I'm all about, Jack, see? Your cousin, there's a lot more to me than meets the eye. You know what I mean? You might get the song, actually, Jack, thinking about it. You might get the song. Oh. Might get the song. Right, say a little bit more about what's going on before I do today's poem. Sex Pistols broke up today in 1978. They weren't going long, were they? They weren't going long, were they? 78. They split up. Waste of time, they're gobbing over people. But I suppose they had a big effect on music, didn't they? They did some stuff, you know. Friggin' in the Riggin', that was my favourite. Remember that? 'Twas on the good ship Venus, by Christ you should have seen us. Figurehead was all in bed, sucking the captain's penis. Brilliant. What a song. What lyrics. Don't write like that anymore, do they? Come on, they moan about rap. Thinking about it, fucking hell. Mind you, to be fair, that was never on top of the pops, was it? But, right, it's time for the poem, which is Uber. You lot wanted me to write a poem about Uber. Uber. Get up, I got a rider. Da-da-da. Uber. I've got to write that, haven't I? I've got to write a song. I've got to write that as a song. I've got to. I wonder if the Gibson brothers are mine. Perhaps need to... Well, was it? Very good, Russ. Yeah, I wonder if the Gibson brothers are mine me using their song. If I scrolled up, why is that still here? Jack, have you said bloody cryptic again? I'm sure you said that ages ago. Right, where am I? Here we go. It's time for today's poem, folks. Uber driver. Here we go. To my taxi driving pals, I've committed an awful sin. Comedy clubs were closed and no money was coming in. And I looked at my little car sat up on the drive and I wondered what I might do in order to survive. Then I saw an ad on the screen in front of me. Earn extra money, it said, with flexibility. So I investigated to see what I could do, and it said that the car on your drive can make money for you. So I went along to Uber and easily enrolled, and I know it's my only source of income as COVID's taken hold. The passengers are numerous and come in all shapes and sizes. They come with pals and boys and gals and often with surprises. Some just sit in silence, others prefer to talk. Some would rather sit in a jam than get out and walk. So, your destination's 50 metres ahead, by the Oxo Tower, or you'd rather sit in traffic for another hour. It's not for me to argue, after all you're paying, but we could be both sat indoors, that's all I'm saying. Some think my car's a TARDIS as they get in at 5 to 3, and they say they're in a hurry, somewhat flusteredly. What time you got to be there, I ask? Oh, 3 o'clock. This isn't a spaceship, and I'm not Mr. Spock. Plan your journey better. Do it in advance. That way, your next interview, you might just stand a chance. Feel free to open the window, but shut it when you leave. This is the city, love, and the streets patrolled by thieves. Oh, you'd like to play your music through your mobile phone? Well, of course you can do that when you've got a motor of your own. Oh, your boy's so cute. Hello, little Jack. I'll slam my brakes on really hard if he keeps kicking me in the back. I'll say I was avoiding a fox, and your mum and I will laugh, and only you and I will know I wanted the seatbelt to cut you in half. And if you've just arrived and are approaching from the back, say hello before getting in. I think I'm getting jacked. I know you're very important. You said so on your phone. But if you could just get out here, I'll avoid the congestion zone. To you, it's 50 metres. To me, it's 15 quid. So be a dear and hop out here, and I won't say what you did. When you finish your prawn sandwich and thought it was okay, throw it out the window as you drove along the way. And you're going to give me 5 stars for a perfect, comfortable trip. I'll see if I can use those in Tesco's. You know, you can tip. I'm giving you 5 too. I thought I'd give it a mention. We can both save them up and contribute to our pension. And don't make homemade face masks. You look such a state. I feel like I'm driving Dick Turpin around in his mates. You all look like outlaws with your embroidered handkerchiefs. I feel like the getaway driver driving random thieves. Of course, I'm only kidding. I actually enjoy acting as a taxi for all you girls and boys. I love the conversation and diversity of all those who climb aboard and take a ride with me. So next time you order an Uber and I arrive at your door, just smile and say hello. That's what your mouth is for. That was Uber. That was my Uber. That's the first time I read it just now, actually. That's what I was with. Hello, Max. Hello, mate. How you doing? You all right? That was my Uber poem. I shall, as you know, I do recite them properly later on, stick them on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I stick them on Facebook, I stick them on Instagram. And a minute of them on, the thing is TikTok, you don't need to put on for a minute. So I have to cut them down to a minute. But anyway, I do that as well. They're everywhere, basically. They're everywhere, you know. So get on it. And as we know, I'm still looking into the book thing. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But it's like everything, it's never easy, is it? You know what I mean? It's never easy. So, hello Maggie. Hello, darling, up there from Scotland. You back up there now? Or are you still in Bedford, Maggie? Hello, I said hello, darling. Didn't realise you'd turned up. Hello, guys. How are you? You late? You late? So, yeah, that was me Uber poem. Uber. Get up, I gotta... Right, I've got to do that, no, I've got to write that song. It's got to be done. Definitely. Right. Quiz time. Music quiz time. Here we go. You're back home, darling. Good stuff. Is it cold? Oh, 1984. Oh, this I wanted to talk about quickly. 1984, Eddie Van Halen joined Michael Jackson in concert, right? What I want to talk about very quickly, bearing in mind, for anybody who says... I don't want to go on again. Right, I'm just saying this. Because on anyway, I'm just saying this. When people talk about white privilege, blah, blah, blah. Just consider this for a minute, right? 1981, MTV launched, didn't it, right? Do you know the first black artist on MTV was Michael Jackson in 1983? Right? Now, the argument was that it was a rock channel. That was the argument, that MTV was a rock music channel. But, you know, was Eddie Kravitz around then? Probably not. Living Colour, I remember. Hendrix, Thin Lizzy. You know what I'm saying? And there would have been others, definitely. And that's why Eddie Van Halen used... So that's why Michael Jackson used Eddie Van Halen on Beat It. So he could get on YouTube. So get more plays on YouTube. Fact. So anyway, just a point I thought was quite interesting. In 1987, Kylie released her debut single. What do you think it was? Just a second, before I do the music quiz. What do you think Kylie's debut single was? I was quite shocked by this, to be honest. In fact, I was very shocked by it. I still am shocked, and I'm going to investigate further, because I don't believe it. Actually, hello, Christine. How you doing, darling? David Bowie wasn't happy and told him. That's right, Margaret. He did, didn't he? David Bowie and and so there was a black artist and David Bowie. Yes, they both clubbed together. I can't remember who the black artist was. It might have been Stevie Wonder. But you're right. David Bowie had the right hump about it and did tell MTV. That's a fact. So when you talk about, you know, just saying, yeah, you'd think it might be like, well, James, obviously a big fan. Oh, James, by the way, Kylie, big fan. James, I should have known. Kylie's got all her album. But it was a locomotion. It was a locomotion. Hello, Christine, darling. Good to see you here. Which I was just surprised about. I didn't realise the locomotion was Kylie's first single. To be honest, I was quite surprised. That's all. I'd have thought it was. Anyway, that's it. Right. It's time for the song. Now the song. I don't know. I just think you're going to struggle with it. But I'm going to do the lyrics. I'm going to do it in the style of not dancehall. Yeah, it was locomotion-y. It was locomotion. You're right, mate. Here we go. I'm going to do it in the style of I'm going to be a cockney fella, I think, like a bit of vaudeville. Well, here we go. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy, your toast unlike me. All that's missing is the morning kiss that used to greet me. There you go. That's your song. What is it? It's a classic. It's a classic. Was it Jump? No, that's Eddie Van Halen's song, Sam. I'm talking about Eddie guesting on Michael Jackson. Beat it, that in, doing that. Because they wanted to get on MTV. What's the song? Some of you are going to know it straight away. Others will be just... No? Oh, I've got that on lilac vinyl, by the way. So I'll do the words again. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table and make... Oh, Joy Sharsh. Yeah, I knew you'd get it, really. Karen White, Superwoman. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl... Oh, I went off then. I know I went off. It's Kathy Evans White. No, it's Karen White. Sarah, Superwoman. It's a great song that... Early in the morning, I put breakfast at your table and make sure that your coffee has the sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy, your toast unlike me. Oh, that's miss. Anyway, that's enough for me. That's as much as I can get out. I knew you'd get it, Jackie, but your cousin beat you to it, I'm afraid. Little sis got it, I'm afraid, there. Well done, Joy. Your name's here. You get to choose tomorrow's tune. Unless you brought me the album. Oh, don't say that. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, Joy. They're going to bleed and give it effect. I did I? I did, didn't I? See, I bought my little sister the album. What a brother. You lot loving me even more than you already do. You listen to this. It's my little sister. I bought her the album. I did that. Bought her the album. Forgotten I bought it. I did. What a bloke. What a top bloke. How much do you love me? I can't imagine. Your hearts must be full of love for me right now. I bought my little sister that album. I'm loving myself. I mean, you know. Drilled a bit of water then, don't even notice. Right. Wow. It's the end of the show, isn't it? What the hell? What's that? It's the end of the show, folks, isn't it? Blimey, that's gone quick, isn't it? As I say every bloody night. I love that song. It's a great song, Sam, isn't it? Was it you chose it, wasn't it? It's a great song. I'll tell you what, it does make me a bit, you know what I mean? A bit tearful, because it's quite an emotive song, isn't it? If you don't know it, by the way, if any of you don't know that song, Karen White, Superwoman, Karen K-R-Y-N, Superwoman, listen to it. It's a ballad. It's a great ballad. It's very touching, very moving song. Big fan of it. Right, it's time for Life of Pearl, guys, isn't it? You know what I mean? And my brother got me a kite. Mind you, a kite, to be fair. Do you know, I wouldn't mind flying a kite now. Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? What book? What book, Russ? What book? Book. What book? Oh, you mean, I'm doing it now. If you mean Life of Pearl, I'm doing it now, mate. I'm not going. I'm doing it now. So, there's a couple of you haven't been around for a while, so I'll just quickly fill you in on what's happening. I know Joy hasn't been around for a while. So, Pearl, what's happened basically is, Pearl is working at a titty bar, right? Yeah? Peter Rope Chaps, titty bar. Anyway, there's a couple of guys there who've taken a bit of interest in her. Her mate Brendan has realised that these guys are pedos, right? And they've only taken their interest in her because, see you, Sam, because she's 3'9", they think she's a kid. So they're basically gonna bring them down, right? So Pearl and Brendan are gonna bring these bad men down. That's what's happening. So here we go. Here we go. We're just, oh, sorry, Amanda. Good to hear you listen to me in the car, though. I like that. Or watching me. Careful. Here we go. Pearl and Brendan awoke the next morning at the same time, largely due to the fact that Brendan had snuck into Pearl's bed in the middle of the night. He did this not to get jiggy with her, but rather because he'd had a nightmare. He dreamt that Chicago had been independent following a vote by a load of people who didn't know what they were really voting for, followed by a plague and then an argument about the colour of people's chins that got a bit lively. He woke up in a cold sweat and immediately headed to the cot Pearl was asleep in, as she was getting into character for the big sting the following day. She wouldn't have known he was there but for the fact that he'd farted and made the bedroom smell a bit nicer. Still, she didn't have the strength to take the sides of the cot down, so let him stay. They had a quick cuddle and got up for breakfast. There was no romance between them whatsoever, but it was tradition to cuddle the first person you met when you woke up, which always complicated hostage situations in the town, and Stockholm Syndrome was rife. Pearl offered to make them breakfast. They had such a big day ahead. Brendan had a bowl of noodle crunch, a French egg and a glass of cherries. Pearl wasn't hungry, so just had a small calf on toast. They each had a frappa cappuccino and then got down to planning the sting. Whilst watching a particularly boring dance the previous day, Brendan had heard the pervs organising a party. He felt sure they'd invite Pearl. He'd overheard the guest list, and in addition to Rafe Horrors, Barry Blitter and Johnny Civil, they'd also invited clowns and spoonbenders. Brendan was sure this was going to be no ordinary party. Great work, said Pearl. Now all we need to do is get me invited, then you record the evidence. But I'm not invited, said Brendan. I'll insist you come along, maybe wear a Blue Peter badge and smell of lemon drops. That way they'll know you spend a lot of time around children. Probably best to look tired and pissed off too. That's a dead giveaway. Shortly after breakfast, the doorbell rang. It was a postman with a package for Pearl. She wasn't expecting anything, so I was a little suspicious that, as last time she received a surprise package, it had been from the government of little-known Russian enclave Angry-Stan, and it had been infected with the poison Cheeky Choc, which was lethal if ingested with a bar of chocolate and a bag of pork scratchings. As luck would have it, Pearl had been starving, so ate the chocolate without waiting for the scratchings to arrive from avocado. The poison wasn't even meant for her, it was meant for her neighbour, who'd defected and was spying for nearby Rumford under Cork, who'd been at war with Angry-Stan since Easter, following an argument over square crumpets. Whatever the case, it made her nervous. On seeing this, Brendan jumped in and in doing so obliterated the contents of the box, which was actually not a weapon of minor destruction, but an all-expensive paid trip to Loughton that Pearl had won on breakfast TV. She correctly guessed how many characters there were in the Magnificent Seven, then rang the show at a cost of £3,000 a minute. Luckily, Brendan hadn't broken the tickets, so she had something to look forward to. You can be my plus one, said Pearl to Brendan. He smiled, had a quick wank, again. They arrived at the club early so Pearl could carefully plan her outfit. If Colin and Bernie were planning a party, she wanted to make sure she got an invite. But firstly, Brendan had to infiltrate the gang. So he went to sit on Colin's lap. Colin's lap usually had something on it, so he wasn't unduly bothered, but was a little surprised. Brendan just laughed and sat on his own chair. Brendan then went about building a relationship with the two men. He discovered that Colin was a rich man. Sorry. Sorry about this. Sorry. I'll say it again. Sorry. He discovered that Colin was a rich man. Yuppie dibby dabby dibby dabby dibby dibby dub. Sorry. He became rich after winning the postcode lottery, which is ironic because he was homeless. And Bernie was a bank robber by trade, but wasn't getting much work due to the influx of cheap bank robbers from nearby Google's bridge. Colin was about 12'20" and chubby to the touch. He was clean shaven, but for a tuft of blue hair on his nose that he dyed blue to blend in with his veiny complexion. He had a tattoo of a puppy on his forehead and a packet of refreshers in the palm of his hand. Bernie was the opposite. He was 20'12", hairy as a bastard, and had no tattoos. He did, however, have some piercings in his liver that he got down on a boozy night at the Gooseberry Festival. Whatever the case, Brendan felt uneasy around them, so got off Colin's lap and sat down beside them. He carefully rolled up a copy of the Beano and had it under his arm. He had a bag of jelly babies in his pocket with just enough of the packet showing, and he had button flies with no pants on, so you could glimpse his bell end if you were careful. Brendan had read up on it and knew these were the hallmarks of fiddlers. He wasn't wrong. As soon as the other two saw Brendan, they'd given each other a knowing look. As far as they were concerned, he was one of them. It was only a matter of time. Brendan was wired, and as was Pearl. Everything was in place, and by the end of the day, they hoped to have snared themselves a couple of wrong-uns. So, there we are, folks. The net is closing in on these horrible bastards, Colin and Bernie. I'm going to say that again. Colin was a rich man. Yabby dabby dabby dibby dabby dibby. Shut up! Stop laughing at your own gags, for Christ's sake, man. Listen, I'm off to the pub now. I'm off to Nag's Head in Walthamstow Village to meet my mates. Because I've got mates now. I'm off to meet them. So I'm going to see you lot tomorrow night when I'll be back. Yeah. Oh, what's happened? Yeah, Joy, I need your song. Text me later. Russell, you know what to do. The film. And who won Who Am I? It was, I forgot. Jada Pinkett Smith, was it? Who won Who Am I? I've forgotten. Was it Russ? No, it wasn't Russ. Sugar. It was a woman, wasn't it? Was it Joy? Who won Who Am I tonight? Who was it? Don't make you scroll back. It wasn't Kristen. It wasn't Polly. Was it Becky? It wasn't Becky, was it? Oh, shit. Who was it? It wasn't Laura. Hey, cheers, James. Cheers, Laura. I'm just trying to remember who won it. So, because about the poem. Who won it? Who won it? Have they gone? Oh, bloody hell. Am I going to have to scroll back? Shit. Oh. Anyone remember who won Who Am I? It was Jada Pinkett Smith. Who got it? Becky, was it? Oh, cheers, Russ. All right, Bex. Becky won it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nah, Russ won something. Russ won the film. It was Becky. Part about social media. Oh, blimey, that's a hot topic. Well, yes, all right, Beck, I will. Wow. That's, that'll be a big one, I think. That'll be a big one. Right. Tomorrow, folks. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your evenings. Stay safe. And, yeah, love you loads. Oh, thanks for the coffees. Bye-bye. Right.